On behalf of our team at RDIEC, we would like to welcome Kim Schneider, a registered massage therapist. Kim has recently ventured out on her own, setting up her home-based clinic called Prairie Strive Body and Mind Wellness. Her presentation will include the career opportunities, salary expectations, working conditions, and the educational pathways that will also include the additional training certifications she has taken to make each treatment unique and specific to the needs of each client. After you watch this presentation, we encourage you to complete the student survey found on our website at www.rdiec.ca to be automatically entered for a $50 gift card drawn at the end of every month. Again, we would like to thank Kim, as we know her presentation will help students in their quest to make informative decisions about their future. Take it away.
Hi everyone, as Renette said, my name is Kim Schneider and I'm a massage therapist here in Regina. I started my practice out renting a space at a clinic called Healthy Roots and have just recently ventured to work from home. It just allows me a lot more flexibility and just to have that time at home has really allowed more free time in my life. In the next picture, you'll see just a space. This is just a picture of my home clinic, just shows some of the things that you need as a therapist. Just the table and a couple other things, lotions, and I use a towel warmer for my clients to finish off their treatment. On to the next slide. The education you need for massage therapy is usually a full year, 2-year program. I took a distance program, which was completed over 3 years here in Regina, which required us to go to school for 1 weekend a month, where we would do all of our in-class stuff, massage techniques, and each class would do kind of I guess a seminar, and then we would get assignments to do for that month. There is 2 colleges here now in Regina. There's a couple in Saskatoon. There's a couple good ones in Edmonton, one in Winnipeg. The most important thing when looking for a school is to make sure that you have a program of 2,200 hours, as that will allow you to make sure that you can be accredited to become part of an association so that you can write receipts and the clients can claim for benefits, or you can do SGI treatments or workers' compensation treatments or RCMP treatments. So the most important thing about when picking your school is that 2,200 hours. The great thing about taking massage as an education is that you get to continuously learn. Every year, every 2 years, we have to do continuing ed credits. And it's up to you. You get to choose what course that you want to take. There's so many out there. There's so many that are always being brought to us, from cupping massage to acupuncture to lymphatic drainage, cranial sacral, pregnancy massage, sport massage, and the list goes on and on. It's a great opportunity to continue learning and always being able to advance your practice for what interests you and also the needs of your clients. Some of the duties as a massage therapist, depending if you work in a clinic where they have reception or if you work on your own like I do. I have an online booking system where my clients can just log in online and book themselves. So it's quite handy for them. It's handy for me. It notifies me when somebody books, when somebody cancels. And then also my clients will just contact me through email or phone to book as well. As a massage therapist, every client is different. So when they come in, we have a few minutes to just chat about what their needs are, what's bringing them in that day, if they've had car accidents or injuries. Sometimes we do assessments to start our treatments, especially when they're new, to figure out what our starting point is and what some of their needs are to make sure that we can adapt their treatment the best for their benefit and what they need. So some of the things that I include and incorporate into my treatment is, along with the regular massage, I add cupping, I add some rapid neurofascial reset, which is to help release fascia, to get some of the neurological response back to the body, to get everything talking and communicating. I use rock blades, which again helps to release some of the fascia in the body. At the end of each treatment, we can give clients stretches if there's something that they maybe need to improve on, or if they're having a reoccurring injury that isn't releasing, we can give stretches that are specific to their needs. At the end of every treatment, we do chart notes. So we put detailed information about what we did during each treatment, so that we can look back on to know what to treat next time, or to sometimes other professionals will reach out to us to work together on a treatment, chiro, physio. So it's good that you can be able to share those chart notes if your client gives you permission to work with some of the other modalities out there. It's our responsibility to do our own laundry and cleaning of our space. And also, as a self-employed person, you have to do your own bookwork. You have to do your own taxes unless you hire an accountant, putting money aside for GST, income tax. All of those things are your own responsibility. For massage, there's not a lot of equipment that you need. You need a good, strong massage table. There's electric ones. There's just regular stationary tables. So that's one option. Nice, relaxing music or whatever your clients enjoy. Lotion or cream. I like to use coconut oil. And then any tools that you need that you have maybe taken the courses. So for myself, I use cupping, I use the rock blades, and those are just some of the extra courses that I've taken to add on to my treatments for my clients. Some of the rewards of this job, the best thing is definitely being my own boss. It allows me to create a schedule that works for my life. Gives you lots of flexibility. You can kind of schedule your shifts how you want to. So I like to have a lot of variety in my week. I like to start some mornings early. I like to work a couple evenings. It also just allows you to make a schedule that works for a large variety of your clients. The job is flexible. You can pick your holidays when you want to. You can book 1 month at a time. You can open up a year schedule. You can open up 2 or 3 months at a time. Depends what you have going on in your life and how booked up you like to be. It's definitely very flexible from that end. Another thing, like I mentioned before, the endless learning that you can do. You can create this job to be whatever you want it to be. You can just do massage. You can just do online reading, or you can take lots of different courses. Like I said before, the lymphatic drainage, craniosacral, pregnancy massage, sport massage. There's so many out there, and always new things being studied and learned. There's different ones focusing on concussions. There's fascial stretch therapy. There's Bowen therapy. So many different cool things to learn, and the body has so much interesting stuff. And the more we go on, the more courses that are coming out there. So you can basically continue learning and adapting your program and your profession for your entire career. The other thing I really like is networking and working with other professionals in this field. You can learn so much from them. I like to have a couple different chiros, a couple different physios, a couple different exercise therapists that I know, some personal trainers to send my clients to, so that we can work as a team to help our clients get the best of their needs and to feel the best. And just working with people and helping them feel better and helping improve their everyday is very rewarding. Some of the challenges and stressors that I found, starting out, it takes time to build a clientele. So that's what drew me into starting at a clinic before being my own home based. Um, I found that going to a clinic where a lot of people were already coming in was the best way to build a clientele. It was a busy clinic, and so it didn't take too long, but depending on how many hours you're wanting to work, it can take a little while. So when I started, I started just part-time and had another part-time job to just compensate that. But within a couple of months, I was working full-time doing massage. The other stressors or challenges that can be is taking holidays. Although it's very flexible, when you're not working, you don't get paid. So it takes a while to learn to set yourself up a budget, make sure you're putting some holiday money aside. But you can take as many holidays as you want as long as you feel prepared. Taxes, again, I did mention that earlier. Taxes are one thing that when you're working for someone else, they just take that money off for you. But as a self-employed person, you still owe taxes and you still have to pay GST each month. So it's important to sit down with an accountant right from the start and figure out how much you might be making that year and start just setting money aside every paycheck so that you're on top of that. And no pension plan. As a self-employed person, you don't have a pension, so you have to set up your own retirement savings. So again, just talking to an accountant, getting that all set up right from day one really helped to just know that that money is taken off every check and you put it away into a TFSA or whatever version you want to, and then you can make those adjustments as you go. The salary and benefits, the salary of a massage therapist can range anywhere from $20,000, $30,000 up to $120,000 or probably more. It really depends on how much you want to work. The average massage therapist does do 3 to 6 treatments a day, 5 to 6 days a week. And it really just depends where you choose to work. If you're self-employed, you have that flexibility to be as busy as you want. If you choose to work somewhere like Soma or a chiro clinic, sometimes where you're working for that business, you might have a little bit more restrictions. But if you just work for a place that is self-employed like I do, you can set that up and work towards whatever goal you create for yourself. Again, the benefits, we don't have benefits unless we pay into them. So you can buy benefits through Blue Cross or Canadian Life or different companies like that, but you do have to buy your own package. The pension, again, it's really important for you to sit down and figure that out right from the start. Even if you're just putting a little bit in each time, it helps at the end of the year with creating that RSP and helps with just some of your deductions that you need. Work hours, you can vary them. If you're self-employed, you can work whatever hours you want. I like to work 7 to 3 a couple days a week. I work 11 to 7:30, and I work 10 to 5:30. And some days I have only open 8 to noon so that I have some flexibility to add people in that have last minute injuries or falls or maybe had to cancel due to illness and book in again at another time. I also work some Saturdays depending on what my life schedule is. Sometimes I'm away in the winter curling, so I might have less days 1 week. So then I'll pick up an extra day for a few weeks later just to make up some of that holiday time. So yeah, the benefits are endless there. The opportunities in the field are quite good. There's always different clinics looking for therapists. You can work at a chiro clinic, you can work at just a massage clinic, you can work at a spa. Depends what kind of treatments you like to give and depends how busy you want to be. Some people do like to work at more of a spa like Soma so that they work for a company and all of that benefits and stuff is taken care of. Whereas others, like myself, I wanted to eventually work for myself. So I started at a clinic where I rented my space. So I was self-employed right from day one, but out of a busy clinic where you had high traffic coming through to build that up. The advancement in your career is, like I said, with your continuing education, it's a must. You have to do it to continue having your practice and your license. So you have to do the continuing education. So you might as well find courses that you really like that allow you to advance and help the clients that you have. So I always look for courses that are going to help with things that my clients are dealing with on a day-to-day basis in their treatments. Supports in our field, we belong to an association. Our association fee is $450 a year. Our association provides us with that insurance. They provide us with support. We can email them anytime we have questions. If anyone was to have any concerns about us, they can go to our association, and our association is there to back us. They're always there sending you different continuing ed options. They are our governing body, which is probably going to change in the next little while as Saskatchewan's been working really hard on becoming legislated. Becoming legislated is really important for our profession as it allows us to be the only ones called RMTs. So anyone that has less than that 2,200 hour program won't be able to call themselves an RMT any longer. It also allows us the flexibility to be able to move to any province and have the same skill set, the same insurance and coverage, no matter where you go. Work-life balance is, again, like I said, it's really great. You have the ability to make whatever you want. So create the schedule that works for your life. Some weeks you might work 3 days, some days you might work 5 days. So it's really all based on what you need and want in your life. And take time off. You can move clients around as you need. If something comes up in your life, you can call your clients and find them a different time to accommodate both of your schedules. And these are just some of the services that I offer. I do just regular massage therapy, deep tissue, relaxation. I do cupping massage. I do pregnancy massage, fertility massage, infant and pediatric massage, lymphatic massage, reflexology. I do some hypnotherapy. I do rapid neurofascial reset, and I incorporate rock blades. And these are just a few of the different continuing ed that you can take. There's endless amounts of learning to do. And that's just my information. If you want to check out the booking online app to see what kind of app I use, or if you have any questions, my information is there. I would be happy to answer any questions anyone has. Thank you very much for having me.
Thanks so much, Kim. That was a wealth of information for students to listen to and consider for potentially a future career. Just wondering about job prospects. If you're in grade 12 and you're looking into a program like this, are the jobs easy? Are clinics hiring? Are chiropractors hiring? You know, what's the job prospect right now?
Yeah, there's always every week and for sure every month, our association sends out job opportunities. Sometimes they're local, sometimes they're in other cities, Saskatoon, Moose Jaw, but there's always openings. There's always clinics looking for people. It's really busy, and I find that through the pandemic, it's even got busier. I think people have had more stress. People are working from home more, so they don't necessarily have the same schedule themselves in an office. So the field is definitely growing, and it's a busy field. There's always people looking for massages, and there's always clinics hiring.
Awesome. Thank you for that. Just wondering if there's any other questions from our.
Yeah, Kim, hi, Kevin here. I was just wondering too, like what I've seen of massages when I've been there, it's like looks like it's really physical. Like, I mean, is it hard on your body, or and how do you control that? Is that why you limit the number of appointments per day and stuff like that?
Yeah, definitely. It was actually one thing that I was interested in doing massage right out of high school as well. And people did discourage me a little bit because that it's such a physical job. And so I actually went a different direction right away. But looking back, I'm kind of sad I did. I mean, I'm happy with the things I did leading up to here, but it's definitely physical on the body. But there's so many things you can do if you're stretching and getting your own regular massages. And I have every foam roller and rolling ball and massager just to do self-maintenance on myself. So if you do take care of yourself and get regular treatments as well, yeah, you can have a really long career. I know people that have been in this field for 20 to 30 years still doing 6 massages a day. So if you're willing to put the time into your own self-care, you can have a long career in it.
Yeah, I was just amazed with how physical it was, how much effort they put into the massage. Sometimes I go, wow, this looks like hard work.
Yeah, and definitely as you add different modalities, it does allow some of that pressure. It's why, the cupping and the rock blades and some of the other modalities that we add to our practice helps to sometimes alleviate some of that pressure that you're constantly having to do. Gives you a bit of variety.
And I guess another question I had is during the pandemic, because a lot of what you do is obviously hands-on, the client needs to be there for you to work on. Is there anything that you've been able to do with some of your add-on education that can be done like by a distance, like through consulting, or is it more?
Yeah, I could do some of my hypnotherapy by distance, but as for the massage, no, not really. There was a few people that were setting up face-to-face with their clients to do like stretching and stuff. So if you wanted to get more into the stretching and with a little side of personal training, some people do have that background to link with their massage. So you would have been able to do that. But yeah, for the first 2 months, we weren't able to do any of the online stuff with our clients. But we were full on busy when we came back. Everyone was lined up. So it was good to catch up.
Good. Thank you.
Well, I think, Kim, those are the questions we have for you today. And again, we want to thank you for your time. I'm not sure if today was a day for you, but thank you so much for giving us this time and to talk to students that are potentially looking into massage therapy. And we appreciate it. And I see your contact information is on here. So if students have any other questions, I'm hoping that they will reach out to you if that's okay.
Yes, that sounds perfect.
Awesome. Again, thank you so much. You take care.
Thanks so much. You too.
Bye.